Hey Scorpio, what's going on? I hope you're still really well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we are going to do a love reading for July, you know, last little bit of June, July, but it is a timeless reading. So whenever you happen to find this message is when it was meant for you. You're very, very welcome here, Scorpio. Might be getting some communication from a Libra. Oh, hold on a second. Apologies, Scorpio, my doorbell went. Yes, you're very welcome here. You know, thank you so much for taking the time. Look at this. Commitment coming in, communication. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. I really appreciate it. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, look at that, commitment and a new beginning. Oh, I'm getting excited for you, Scorpio. If you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that so much as well, Scorpio. And I'm just going to quickly pull one of these cards for you guys. So what is going on for Scorpio in love? You could definitely be dealing with a Libra. You have the Queen of Swords here, the World, and Justice. Heavy, heavy Libra energy. And you know, if you're not dealing with a Libra, like they might have Libra in their chart somewhere that you don't know about maybe. Or they're just coming in as kind of Libra energy, like very balanced, you know, this kind of thing. So you have the Queen of Swords here. It could also be a Gemini or an Aquarius. I'm going to put that there. And you have the World, so starting something new. So closing down old cycles. Alright, so this is kind of a double thing here. I feel like a lot of you do maybe have an air sign coming towards you. Possibly a Libra. But this is also about you. Because you're closing down some kind of cycle here as well. And you're beginning a new cycle with whoever this person is coming in. Because for some reason, you're seeing things very clearly. Like you're using your path. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, like, because this is what the Queen of Swords is all about. She has a lot of wisdom, and it's from past experiences which may not have always been great. But I feel like you're now kind of taking control of that and like using it. Like using the wisdom that you have. It's like you've kind of ended a cycle. That's what I want to say. Like, and you're just a lot more in control. You're a lot wiser now. And yeah, with the World card here, this is a happy ending coming in here. Coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So it's, yeah, it's like you've learned your lessons. You may even be finding that you're more like, almost like you're coming back to yourself. You may have lost yourself for a long time, and you're now, it's like you're almost coming back to yourself, like feeling more confident in yourself. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn, but there's a new beginning here with someone coming in here. Like I said, could definitely be a Libra. You have the Justice card here. So someone's coming in. You could also be getting an apology from someone with the Justice card. But yeah, there's like balance coming in here. Alrighty, very nice. So let's see who this person is coming towards you. Who is coming towards Scorpio? I feel like you're a lot more balanced as well. That's what I want to say. Who is this person? Okay, so you have the Five of Swords here. So it kind of looks like this. There's the World again. Could definitely be a Capricorn. It looks like this person has also closed down some kind of cycle here. Now this could just be they weren't in a great headspace when you met them. Or, you know, maybe it's, I don't know who this is, but yeah, they maybe just haven't been in a great headspace, or they may have walked away from some kind of situation that was really not good for them. You know, like maybe someone a little emotionally manipulative, or like a losing battle basically here. But they've closed down some kind of cycle here too. Okay, Okay, what was that? You have the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini. And you have the 9 of Wands. I feel this person's coming in very fast, Scorpio, with the Knight of Swords. They've been a bit stuck, but see how it's in reverse. So you're dealing with someone that's, yeah, coming in to make you an offer. You're going to find yourself in a commitment pretty fast, is what I want to say. And again, you know, the best, I've said this in other readings, I can't remember if I said it in your last reading, but literally the best thing you can do is to try not to focus too much on time. Because there's so many people in the comments, and I get it, but you know, so many people in the comments like want to know exactly when. And honestly, the more that you focus on like the number of days or like the number of months or whatever, it's just going to make it harder. Like if you can just focus on the fact that this person is coming in, there's definitely been a change here, and you're going to be in a commitment very fast when it does come in. So just enjoy the free time that you've got at the moment, you know. But this person's definitely been feeling a bit stuck, which is now what they're coming out of, okay? They've been, I want to say this person's maybe been a little suspicious with that 9 of Wands. Like they may have been kind of done dirty in the past by someone. They may have been in some kind of not great relationship, or it could be like multiple people have kind of taken advantage of them or something in the past, but they're coming out of this stuck period to offer you love with the Knight of Cups here. And you have the Chariot and the 10 of Cups. You know, the Chariot is something happening very fast. Could also be a Cancer that you're dealing with. And the 10 of Cups is like a commitment, you know, an emotional commitment with someone. And you're going to be very happy with this person. Very, very happy. I'm just looking at the cards here. You're very, very similar. Like on the surface, you may be kind of different. But like at your core, you're very, very similar. It's like now you're going to be coming together to make something else. Let's get a little bit more here about this. Clarify this 5 of Swords, please. Okay, so this person was in a partnership, I would say. You have the 2 of Cups, you have the 5 of Cups, and you have the High Priestess. So I would say this person was in some kind of relationship that went wrong with this 3 of Cups. Sorry, with this 5 of Cups here. But obviously, this is, I love it when these two come out together, because see how behind him in the 5 of Cups is the 2 of Cups, right? So that's you. You know, because there's always this thing, sorry, I'm spacing out there. There's always this thing with the 5 of Cups. It's like something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to in the past, and you maybe have some regrets. But that's the thing. There's usually a 2 of Cups waiting for you. You know, so this person has had you waiting for them. But when you met, they may have been a little distracted by, not so much distracted, but like recovering from this past relationship that didn't work out here. I feel like you met very, very suddenly. I feel like you met this person a little out of the blue. Like they may have been going through a bad breakup, and then they met you literally out of the blue, and they really weren't expecting it, because your soulmate energy here, you're showing up as this 2 of Cups, your soulmate energy, you know, feeling very connected to this person. Very likely you've had multiple incarnations with this person before. That's usually what soulmate's energy talks about. Not necessarily lovers, but like you might have been brothers or sisters or mums and daughters or something. But it's a very close connection, and the thing is, you both want the same thing. However, there was this 9 of Wands and this High Priestess energy, so I feel like this person withdrew from you for a little while here, because the High Priestess is all about mystery and kind of not really knowing what's going on. And also, it's the High Priestess is someone who, like, they don't want to rush into something. They kind of want to see, you know, they want to take their time, they want to have patience, and like they want to kind of see what's up first. And that was due to some kind of like past suspicion that this person had. They also might be kind of stoic. They could be a Pisces, or they could have Pisces in their chart somewhere. But yeah, they may have been like a little stoic about the whole thing. Like there may have been some emotions that it was like a delayed emotional reaction to something that happened in their past. Clarify this Eight of Swords, please. The Death card. So there's you. So you have the Eight of Swords with the Death card. So they were feeling a bit stuck because they were basically undergoing like a bit of a dark night of the soul here, maybe for some of them, a huge transformation. The Death card is a huge transformation. You know, it's like the death of like an old way of life, the death of an old way of being, and basically a new you. So this is why there may also have been a little bit of a lack of confidence with this person, maybe from whatever's going on in their past. And you have the Seven of Swords here, which we're going to take, because they were obviously dealing with, like, the Seven of Swords is like some kind of karmic lesson that this person has moved away from. Because see in the card, basically like there's this little invading army, right? So this guy's like, I'm out of here. And I always see the card, like the swords in this card as lessons, right? So it's like this little guy is taking the lessons that he needed to take from whatever situation they've been in and leaving, because there's no point staying in the situation now. You know, it's just a waste of time. There's definitely been some kind of ending, because you have two fives here. I would say it was a fairly unpleasant ending. This could definitely be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this person that you're dealing with, sorry if you can hear my phone going, they've been trying to decide. There's a couple of things here, okay? They've been trying to decide if they should ask you out or if they should go for this with you, is one thing. Because you're dealing with someone, I think they're kind of King of Swords energy anyway. So they could also be a Virgo, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo. But it doesn't matter about their sign, it's just kind of who they're showing up as. Like, they're showing up as someone who's maybe a little, at least because of this thing that's happened in their past, at least temporarily they may have been a little emotionally closed off, but they've kind of been holding on to this pentacle with you very, very tightly. And there's almost that thing, I don't know if you've ever been through this, but if you have been through, you know, if life is not going very well, and really all you have to hold on to is like you know, the idea of something, you're very reluctant to have that taken away from you, right? So if they're kind of holding on to you as like their hope, and like, you know, like, oh, I've always got this thing with Scorpio, that's okay, like Scorpio's here, and then, you know, maybe if they asked you out and you said no, then it would just, they would have nothing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like there's a bit of that going on with this person, like they weren't sure if they should go for this with you. But I also think this person maybe had some money issues, because that Two of Pentacles can talk about having like a lot to do at once, you know, having many tasks, trying to balance the budget and balance your money. And that Four of Pentacles can talk about not having a lot of money, you know, trying to hold on to what you do have. So you might have had a bit of that going on as well. Excuse me, Scorpio, I'm joking. The Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So this person is definitely, they are ready. Look at that, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, coming in for commitment. Scorpio, I'm so excited. This person has marriage on their mind, all right, for a lot of you. Could also be a Taurus. They could be a teacher as well, this person. Some kind of spiritual teacher or school teacher, or maybe they taught you something. Maybe kind of traditional. They might be kind of traditional, this person with the Hierophant. Excuse me. So Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups coming towards you with an overflowing cup of love, Scorpio. Like, this person is very in love with you. It's very genuine as well. it's so sweet because all of these cards here are kind of gloom and doom apart from this Two of Cups. And then on this side, like after their transformation, it's all happy. Well, so far. But definitely coming in with this like overflowing cup of love for you. Clarify the Chariot for me, please. Clarify the Chariot for me. You have the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. Clarifying the Chariot. Okay. Okay, so things have been kind of up in the air with this person. The Page of Swords is delayed news. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. The Page of Swords is delayed news, and this Five of Wands, a lot of fives in this person's reading. I think this person's been through a lot of upheaval. They might have experienced a lot of change, which they're interpreting as chaos. So they may have been feeling kind of chaotic. And you also have this Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so there's a bit of a, I'm going to go into that in a minute, but yeah, Page of Swords is delayed news. Five of Wands is things kind of being a bit up in the air, but they've got their focus now with the Chariot, so things are going to be moving very fast. Because also with the Page of Swords, like they're moving away from this chaos that they've been feeling. Because it might be one of those things, like if some kind of relationship has ended, like maybe they had a house together with this person and they had to move or something, you know, like that kind of chaos. And at the bottom of the deck here you have the Four of Cups with the Ace of Wands, and you have the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. Don't want to go too deep into the bottom of the deck, but for one thing, this Four of Cups here, I feel like they just weren't ready when you first met them. I feel like they just weren't ready. And for some of them, it's because they got cheated on. See how he's looking at the Three of Cups down there? He's not accepting this cup because he's like, oh, I don't know, I got the Three of Cups before. That's only for some of you. But yeah, they're ready now. With this Ace of Wands, they're really ready. They're also kind of horny for you. I don't know a more delicate way to say that, Scorpio. But yeah, you're gonna be, there's gonna be you guys are gonna be going on a date, basically. Six of Wands as well, like movement forward. Whatever was holding this person back, there's like a new vitality here with the Ace of Wands, like a new way of looking at things, a new sense of like spirit. You know, they've got their spirit back. They've overcome whatever this is, and now they're able to move forward. Because there may also have been a little bit of a fear of rejection with this person, with that Four of Cups. Like they may have been a bit worried that you were going to reject them. Because also that's, you know, if you had a kind of ishy relationship and then you just get to that point where you're like, you know what, I couldn't take it if someone else rejected me. You know what I mean? Which is normal, it's human. I think this person just needed some time to recover. And also I feel there's some kind of chaos with this person, like maybe their life got turned a little bit upside down, or they were struggling with money, or both. Clarify the Ten of Cups, please. Yeah, basically you guys are just going to be sailing off into the sunset together. You might even move. You have the Ten of Cups with the Six of Swords here. So there's also a little bit of a desire with this person to maybe rescue you. And that's not to say that you need rescued, of course, but they're showing up here as the Emperor regardless of gender, you know, because females like to look after males as well. Just throwing that out there. There's like a sense of kind of almost wanting to protect you a little bit, even though I'm sure they're very aware you don't need protecting, you don't need looking after. But I think for a lot of you, this person would maybe like a family, because there's a couple of children here showing up. They kind of just want to run away with you. You might move in with this person kind of fast, or you might move away somewhere, like maybe they want a fresh start or something. Maybe you guys are just like, you know what, let's just move. Even like the next town over, or a different house or something. they just want to be in harmony, because see, they start off the reading with the 5 of Swords, right? And then literally the last card is the 6 of Swords, so it's beautiful. Like they were, you know, I think when they met you, they were very much in this kind of 5 of Swords, like, energy. And now they're in this 6 of Swords. You know, so it's like they met you, they were like stressed out and something was going on. And then all this like transformation happened in the middle, and now it's time for you guys to basically sail off into the sunset and be happy together. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here, so this person could already be a dad, but they're showing up as kind of daddy, mummy energy, like someone very responsible, someone very wise. They may be older than you or just mature. They could also be an Aries, but like very loyal. This person's very faithful. You have the 4 of Wands underneath that. So this is someone who's looking for someone to settle down with. You know, they're not screwing around here. There is yeah. They have the Moon here, the Star, and the 10 of Swords. So this person's been healing from some kind of not great ending. They did have, and probably still do, because that stuff doesn't go away overnight. Like a little bit of subconscious fears here as well, because whatever this was probably brought up subconscious fears for this person, you know, and now they're ready for a new beginning. You might get a very intense conversation with the Strength card. You know, they might want to know, like, well, it's I say intense because I'm a Gemini. I'm like, emotions, but you guys are a Scorpio, so you know, maybe you don't mind it. But they might want to know where you see this going, or what it is you're looking for, something like that. So I'm going to pull, look what's on the bottom, traditional. So they might be a very traditional person. Like if it is a male or male female thing, like they might want to provide for you or something like that. Something like that. I'm going to get some characteristics cards for this person. So who is this person coming towards? I'm just going to reshuffle that. Who is this person coming towards Scorpio? Okay. Blonde hair. So this person could have blonde hair. They may have left behind someone with blonde hair also. Okay. You have big eyes. What else about this person coming towards Scorpio? You have soulful eyes. What else about this person coming towards Scorpio? Ugh. What fell in my lap? You have sexy, so this person's very attractive. You have loving, which I will put there, and you have Capricorn. So even if they're not a Capricorn, like they might have Capricorn in their chart somewhere. You know, even something random that you're not sure about, like they might have a Capricorn midheaven or something, or a Capricorn Venus. Oh, they're quite spiritual. That's interesting. What else about this person coming towards Scorpio? I'm just going to reshuffle that because I just want to say something here. Meeting you may have given this person a bit of a spiritual awakening. Or you might find when you get together that this person becomes more spiritual, and that might be something to do with being around you, because you are Scorpio, you're a very psychic sign. This person is very caring. What else about this person coming towards Scorpio? You have blue eyes, you have Libra, you have intuitive. So you do have the High Priestess there, which is a Pisces sign. And obviously the High Priestess is very, very intuitive. So you might be dealing with someone very intuitive. I want to say with this person, I think they always prided themselves on being a good judge of character. And it turned out they were wrong about someone. So it's made them question things. Like with this 9 of Wands, it's made them question their intuition. But what they don't understand is that they were supposed to deal with that person because there was some lessons there. There may have even been some unfinished karma or something like that. So it was nothing to do with their intuition. It was kind of destined to happen. Do you know what? Sorry, Scorpio, my camera cut out. And you have authentic here as well. So this person is very authentic. But you might find with intuitive, they might have some Pisces in their chart, because Pisces are very intuitive as well as Scorpio and Cancer. You might find that it almost feels like they can read you or they have like very intense eyes, that it feels like they're trying to read you or see through your soul or something. Okay, let's get a couple more. What else about this person coming in for Scorpio? What else about this person? You guys complement each other, so you might be very different on the surface, but like at your core you're very similar. You could also have brown hair, this person. So actually maybe you have blonde hair or maybe they have brown hair, because maybe you're like opposite. Do you know what I mean? It might be like a yin yang type situation here, like the, you know, you complete me kind of thing. Because that's what complement means, like to complete each other, and not that you need someone to complete you, but like, you know, for example, I'm just saying because you're a Scorpio, like maybe you're kind of sensitive and this person's more like logical or something like that, or it's vice versa, or maybe you're a night owl and they're a day person or something, but at your core you're the same. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes that's reflected in looking differently as well. This person's very affectionate. I think they fell for you quite quickly, like with the Two of Cups here, because with the, especially with the Knight of Swords, it's like they just knew. As soon as they met you, they were like, oh, this is something different. This is a very intense connection, because I do think this person may be quite, maybe not psychic, but you do have spiritual and you have intuitive. So it's maybe someone very logical. You have Virgo at the bottom of the deck. Just as I'm talking about logic, maybe they got some Virgo in their chart, or like you might just be dealing with someone very logical and they wouldn't say soulmate, or they wouldn't say like, oh, I'm into spiritualism, but subconsciously they're very intuitive and like on point about that kind of stuff, and it comes from like psychic gifts. So yeah, I think this person may be very affectionate with you, because it's like almost like they knew that this bond was there almost immediately. They may have even spotted it before you, because often I think they say it in bones, like particularly if you're dealing with a guy here, or like if you're the guy, maybe you knew first, because that's something that I think they say in bones, like it's David Boreanaz, like it's always the guy that says he just knew. I feel like that might have been a thing. It was almost like when they saw you, they just knew, like Virgo wants to come out, so they could be a Virgo. Let's get a couple more. But yeah, very logical, very practical kind of person. Okay, got 3. So they could be a fire sign as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or like I said, they could have that in their chart, like they could be like a rising sign or a Venus or a moon. You have selfless and you have curly hair. So I hope that was a useful reading, Scorpio. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that very much. Many blessings, Scorpio. Love and light.